Hi, I'm Govi Rao, President and CEO of Noveda Technologies, here attending the NJ PACE Summit in Princeton.
And my name is Matos. I'm also with Noveda Technologies, and I'm the Chief Operating Officer.
Good. So Al, we're excited to be here at the conference, right? It was a very
Great
good
summit,
yeah?
very good summit. New concept for New Jersey, but not a new concept for nation.
And in the format, I was especially, I liked the way they brought the different people together. So we talked about policy. Remember we talked about how Connecticut has been successful in doing this. Nationally, what are some of the success stories? And I especially liked at the municipality level, what will it take to make this a success? So this is going to be key as energy efficiency becomes more mainstream.
Yes.
In the Northeast and especially here in New Jersey. So we need vehicles like this, like NJ PACE, to finance projects, especially in the commercial, industrial, even in the educational sector for that matter. Yeah. So what did you think about, for example, Governor Florio's comments on, the bipartisan approach to making this work, as an example?
Well, Governor Florio always has great insights to this type of industry, to energy efficiency. The bipartisan aspect of it is something that New Jersey should be very proud of. The PACE program in general is something that industry and businesses will benefit from greatly, as it makes them much more competitive by reducing their total energy costs.
Well, and if you look at the formula, it's a win-win-win, as they call it, right? Which
Yes.
is you create jobs, you lower your energy cost, you lower your carbon, right? And I believe that work like this inspires innovation across the entire value chain, right? So it's not just the technology, it's implementation, it's measurement verification, as a good example. So Noveda Technologies, in terms of what we do, is if you don't have a baseline for any of this work, then how do you know how much you've improved, how much you've lowered? Right. So having an MNV tool that provides you with a benchmark of where I was, where I am, where I am going, continuously in terms of kilowatt hours and dollars and cents, makes it easy, right, for us to track and monitor, right? Isn't that one of the key things? Is you're not able to tell that?
You always need to have real-time data in order to validate what you put your capital into. And in this case, we're putting capital, and businesses will be putting capital into reducing their total energy costs. And it's good to see a dial, for example, on one of our dashboards say, gee, last year you were here, and now this year you're much lower. And that's true verification of the efforts that that business had put into it. Yeah. So it's a great program.
Yeah, so can you talk about sort of job creation on the microcosm, i.e. your place, and also generally?
Great question on job creation. When projects get financed and energy efficiency technologies get implemented, somebody has to come up with the technology or take the tech and deploy it. So by default, you're having electrical contractors put in stuff, whether you're changing out light bulbs, you're changing out fluorescent bulbs to LEDs, or putting in controls, or you're changing VAV boxes, or you're doing your other HVAC work, or you're putting in your variable speed drives. Any of the stuff you do, you need that work to get done. That's one part of it. So that's the equipment installation, right? Number one. Number two, once you put in the stuff, so what we do is put the MNV tool, measurement verification tool. So this has a hardware component, which means somebody has to assemble it, somebody has to install it, and it has a huge software component. So if you've heard the term big data, we are in the midst of big data. So because we collect data in the buildings every minute. So that is, again, job creation, not elsewhere, job creation here in New Jersey. Right?
And the second order job creation would be not just the immediate capital work that has to be done, but then that entity saves real dollars. So instead of spending it on kilowatt hours energy, they take those dollars and can invest or buy additional employees.
Yeah, like schools. You
Exactly.
save, you don't pay money for the electric or the gas because you've become more efficient, and you take those dollars
Hire
and
more
hire
teachers.
That's-
Hire more teachers.
That we think is a second order benefit, which is very real and very true, right? So and that's why NJ Pace becomes such a powerful tool for economic development, sustainable development, job creation, and what we call, the mother of all things is carbon reduction, right? That's one of the things that we're trying to go at here.
And at the end of the day, it's also a program that is very market-based.
It is.
Very market-based and the right way to go.
Yeah. So we should support the policy, the legislation. I think this is going to be phenomenal. And there are success stories in other parts of the country, which I
Yes.
think we should now take it as an example here.
Right.
And as we said, New Jersey has the ability to scale very, very quickly.